In 1997, Adam Back introduced his hash cache concept. This was designed as a system to prevent email spam. The idea is that in order to send an email, users' computers need to do some calculations first. As it takes time, energy, and processing power to do such calculations, this adds a cost base to sending an email. Such a cost is not expected to be prohibitive for legitimate email users, as the number of emails they send is reasonably low, while it should discourage spammers who send thousands of emails daily. For this purpose, hash functions are used. These are a special type of mathematical functions. A computer would need to calculate a hash function multiple times in order to find the required solution to a computational puzzle. We'll talk more about hash functions later. A closely related subject, the term proof of work, was first introduced in 1999 by the computer scientists Marcus Jacobson and Ari Jules. They define it as a proof that certain amount of computational work has been done in a specified period of time. A similar idea was implemented in Bitcoin's proof-of-work algorithm as described in Satoshi's white paper. The network timestamps transactions by hashing them into an ongoing chain of hash-based proof-of-work, forming a record that cannot be changed without redoing the proof-of-work. So, basically, proof-of-work is a proof that certain amount of computational work has been done by a computer. Such work has identifiable cost to it. Therefore, proof of work is a proof that external resources have been invested in doing certain amount of work, and thus the work done arguably has value. Now back to our historical overview. Around the same time, Nick Szabo, another prominent computer scientist, came up with the concept of bit gold, which was never implemented in practice, but has been called a direct precursor to the Bitcoin architecture. Nick Szabo described his idea as follows. I started thinking about the analogy between difficult-to-solve problems and the difficulty of mining gold. If a puzzle took time and energy to solve, then it could be considered to have value. The solution could then be given to someone as a digital coin. In a BitGold network, solved cryptographic puzzles would be sent to the community, and if accepted, the work would be credited to the person who had done it. This would then translate into newly generated digital coins. A new puzzle would only be released once a solution to the previous one was found and accepted by the community. In the process of solving such tasks, community members who come up with solutions would own growing amounts of new digital property. Another prominent figure in the early cryptocurrency community was Hal Finney. He was a computer scientist who later participated in the first ever Bitcoin transaction with Satoshi. Hal Finney made a valuable contribution to the growing body of research into digital currency systems, introducing reusable proof of work, building upon the proof of work concept introduced earlier. All the scientific milestones mentioned here, and some others, contributed a great deal to the advance of digital currencies and the birth of Bitcoin. Now, with all this background in mind, let's dive straight into the workings of Bitcoin.